Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Valentino Rossi the game MotoGP 16 here in this channel. Now if you haven't seen my channel before, we're doing a full walkthrough from Moto3 right up to the GP bikes. But in today's episode we've got a voting result. I put to vote to what team we should change to in the Moto3 series. Now we're doing really well at the moment, we're winning on the Red Bull. But you guys have opted to change it for a different team. Now, all you that voted on Twitter, Facebook, and in the comments, the result was, for the winner, is the Leopard Racing team. Now, this was quite popular on the last vote we did, and came second. And this time it's come first. So that's the team we're going to run with for the rest of this Moto3 series. So this should be interesting.
It will be an interesting challenge.
It will be an interesting challenge. Now, the performance of this team isn't as good as the Red Bull team, but we are leading in the standing at the moment. So we'll just check out the email. I spoke with the Leopard Racing team. They're really excited to start this adventure. And they're convinced that we could still get first place. So we get straight into the next Grand Prix in today's episode. And it's one of my favourites. Misano World Circuit, Marco Simoncelli in San Marino. Now this is an awesome circuit. So we're going to get straight into this. Hopefully get a good qualifying. I'm not sure how this bike's going to perform. It is another KTM. Hopefully it's not too different. So let's get straight into it, guys. And try and push for the podium. Right, so we've been out a couple of times on this bike. We've made a few adjustments to the brakes and the suspension. It does feel slightly different. I don't think it feels as quick in a straight line as the other KTM, but hopefully we should do okay. We'll try and get a good time on the board and try and push our time. We've still got over half an hour in this qualifying session, so hopefully we can aim for at least the top 5 in this qualifying. I want to try and at least get a podium on our first race on this bike with this new team. And also I've changed the crash helmet, the gloves and the boots as well. I've got a leopard style design on the crash helmet to go with the leopard team. I thought that's appropriate, so let's see if we can get a good time. At the moment we're not fast at this first split point. Let's see if we can get a good line through this corner. Now I do like this circuit. I've done quite a few races on this circuit already this season, on not just on this game but on a few other games as well, on Ducati 90th anniversary as well. So we've had plenty of practice around here. Oh god, took that corner, not a great line through there, and we're slightly behind on the time. It definitely doesn't feel as fast in a straight line, but hopefully we can use the slipstream and we can get amongst the leaders in this race. Let's see if we can go really fast through there. Just bumped on the curb, trying to get as fast as we can down that section. This is where you can gain loads of time. Slow it down into the corner. Now the brakes have been adjusted. That feels a lot better. Before, when I went round there, I did come off a couple of times. And oh god, we're miles behind. Almost 2 seconds, so we've got a lot of improving to do. It still doesn't turn in. I think it's leaning too fast. I might have to slow the suspension down and get it to lean slightly slower. It just leans a little bit too quick into the turns, and might adjust the preload as well. But let's see what time this is. And oh, 14th. Oh, that isn't too bad. A second and a half behind the time. I think I'm going to make a few adjustments and then try again. We still don't seem to be improving after those last adjustments. I think I might go and correct them and just adjust the preload. I don't think the lean has made that much of a difference. Still not getting around the corners as quick as I'd like. Our time has also dropped to 16th. Let's see if we can improve on this lap. That's a nice turn into there. Let's see how far we are on the split time coming up. Get a nice line through there. Oh, half a second now. That's much better. Oh, just kicked down the curb. That's going to cost me a bit of time. Just struggling to just get the right lines, but so that will come. Oh god, almost went into the back of that bike there, coming towards the end of this lap. Oh god, slides in it, trail braking it into that corner. Oh dear, almost kicked out there. That's going to cost us a bit of time as well. Let's get to the end of this and see what time this is going to get us. Oh god, 11th. We're still a second off. Right, just the last adjustments and see if we can push it that little bit more. Right, let's get a nice line into that corner. So for the first time, we were fastest at the first split point. Can we be faster at the second one as well? This feels like it's going to be a good lap for us. Let's see if we can get a nice line through here, get nice and tight. That's not bad. Oh, damn, not faster at the second split point, but we still can improve into these next couple of sections. We need to try and open the throttle and go as fast as we can into these right-hand turns. But this bike is definitely not quicker on the straight, but where we're going to have to find the time is on the corners, and that's what we've got to aim for in this race. Can we get better than the 11th? If we can get top 5, I think I'm going to take it. We've still got 16 minutes left, but I think I can't really go much quicker. That's a nice line through there. Are we going to be quicker at the third split point coming into this section? And no, oh God, literally hardly any time behind. Can we just improve these last 2 corners and see if we can get into that top 5? I think this is, if we can get a good line through there, stay off the curb. Right, we need to get a nice line through here. Decent drive. That's not bad. Drive it out. Don't lose the back end. Right, accelerate. This is going to be close. Is this going to get us a good time? Come on, we can do it. This is going to be close. And, oh my God, we got pole. Unbelievable. Nice victory wheelie. I cannot believe it. Oh, whoops. Oh, well. I think hopefully that should get us pole position. Let's just get it into here, repair the bike and forward the time on. But I cannot believe that. That was an awesome end to that lap. What an awesome result in qualifying. We take pole position with our new team and our new bike, and the only difference between this one to the Red Bull team, it just feels slightly slower on the straights, but in the corners with all those adjustments I think we have a chance. So we've got to go straight into this race and hopefully get a good start and get on the podium at least. But this has not been a bad start to this first attempt on this bike, so let's get straight into the race, guys, and fingers crossed for good weather as well.
Hello to all you motorsport fans tuning in. We're joining you live from the Misano World Circuit Marco Simoncelli for the 13th race in the Moto3 class. The weather is fine and the temperature is perfect for racing, so we're just waiting to find out which riders have opted for hard tyres and which have gone for the soft. Everything ready to start at Misano, and the riders really focusing because making a strong start is key here. You don't want to lose places at that initial chicane.
He's totally right. We need to get a good start into those first couple of corners and trying to lead this Grand Prix. So it's all go in San Marino and off we go. Let's see if we can get a good start here. Get your head down. See if we can get away from them two into those first couple of corners. Yes, we do. Let's get a nice line through here. Now it is really important that we try and settle down early into this race. I mean, we got pole position, but we got to do it consistently in the race. This is going to be quite quick in these good conditions as well, so that's not a bad start. Let's see if we can get nice and tight into here. This is a difficult section to slow down into, slightly on the curb, get it turned in. That's not too bad, and again, and then flip it over. Oh God, slight contact from the bike behind, and it's a rider from the Sky team trying to niggle at my back wheel, but we managed to get through there without too much trouble, and we are still leading in San Marino. Now we've had some brilliant successful races around this circuit. Oh my God, he's gone around the outside. That's a bit of a risk going around the outside, but is he going to be able to pull it off? I think he is. Oh my God, he's managed to get past me around the outside. I cannot believe that, but that's not panic too much just yet. We're still on the first lap. Oh God, niggled at my back wheel by someone else. I'm getting, is that Navarro's behind us, just niggling at my back wheel. This has been a difficult first start around this circuit, and I'm losing pace. See, I just don't have the speed on the straight, but can we get any slipstream and try and pile it through these couple of corners and catch up? That's not bad through there, trying to get up to nearly 140 miles an hour. Now we have to slow it down into these next right-handers. Can we get up the inside? No, we didn't carry enough speed. Can we get up the inside of this corner? We're going to go in there quite hot though. Can we turn it around? Go and stand the bike up, and we lost the place again, but this is going to be a tough race now. I think this is going to be tough, and we managed to get up the inside. Slight contact again there, but we're managing to hold that first place. Can we get into this next corner? Oh, he's going to try and go around the outside, and contact with my back wheel again. Oh my God, so much contact in this first lap, but we managed to get over the finish line in front, but he's got slightly bit of an edge on us on the straights. Can we hold it? Oh, what a bloody hell, straight up the inside. I wasn't expecting him to pass there, but let's just try and stick with him and just try and pressure him into a mistake. And he's gone slightly wider. Can we take the inside line? This is going to be difficult in this section, but can we take this one slightly better? He's on the curb, so we should be able to get a better line. He's gone on the outside. We go on the inside. Yes, we're going to take first. We're on the curb. Can we get it turned in? I think we're going to get it turned in. Yes, we managed to get it turned in, and we're back in the lead. But this seems to be a very, very challenging race here, and I think it's going to be quite close, so we're going to have to be careful. We keep looking behind us and making sure that he doesn't stuff us up the inside and take us out in this race. Oh god, he's going to go on the outside, and he's mucked me up. I've gone straight on the curb. That's going to cost us a bit of speed, but I've just managed to get a decent drive there. But he's really pressurising me into every corner. He's really on it, and we've got to be careful we don't make... And he's done it again for Natty. What are you doing? He is really, really pushing me into every corner, and he's managed to get in the lead again. Oh my god, this is going to be tough going into the final lap, but can we just get a bit of slipstream? And I've all caught up. I've slowed down through that section, so this battle with at the front here is costing us a bit of time, and we're going to let all the others catch up if we're not careful. I see we get a nice drive into that corner. We've managed to take the lead, but can we stop it onto the curb? Oh my god, slow it down, slow it down. Oh god, that was really, really dangerous there, really bobbling around. The suspension was really under pressure there, but we managed to hold it to try and get a nice turn into this left-hander. And right, we're going towards the final lap, and we just managed to get away. Luckily, can we hold it here? We need to have a fast last lap, but these laps haven't been as quick as qualifying. They've actually been at least a couple of seconds slower. Let's have a look at the times. Oh god, that was only a 150. It's like a 2 or 3 seconds slower, but that's what happens sometimes in races. As I've always said, qualifying is so much different to the actual race. Sometimes it's quicker and sometimes it's slower, but that's if we can hold this from the front. Now they're quite... Well, there's about a second, I think, between us now. I think I've just managed to get the edge and get away, but I think it's because I'm doing better in the corners. I don't think I'm any faster on the straights. Let's see if we can get to see it at the next split time. See if we pulled out 0.8. That's awesome on the last lap. Let's see if we can have another couple of good corners and just keep on extending that and get a win on our first race on this with the Leopard Racing team on this KTM. And this has been a good choice, guys. Hopefully we can do well into the next coming races. We've only got a few more rounds left towards the end of this Moto3 series, and it's been really, really good so far. Can we finish really strong? Let's get a nice line through here. Let's try and finish it off. Looking at the split time, they've caught up slightly. Try not to make any mistakes. I don't want to overdo it, and they are going to catch me up. I think they're going to get into my slipstream here, so we're going to have to make sure we don't make any mistakes in these last few corners. Let's just keep looking behind, making sure that they don't appear from nowhere, because that has happened quite a few times on these last laps. Let's see if we can slow it down nicely. God dig, overdoing it, really going into their fast, but got a good line into that right-hander. Right, this is the one that I was worried about. Let's slow it down. Nice line through there, turn it in. Oh god, that was quite slow. That's going to give them the opportunity to catch up. Let's try and get a nice line through this next corner. Again, that's not as quick as we've done it before, but we are still leading. Going into the last corner, can we do it here? Oh god, turned in slightly early onto the curb, but we should be able to do it. I think we've done it, guys, and they're not going to catch up. I don't think it's going to be close, but there you go, guys. We get a win with this new team. Awesome around Misano, and that was a brilliant race. We triumph again. We get another victory in this Moto3 series, and we weren't the quickest in that race. Navarro got the fastest lap, but it was only a 1:49, so it wasn't even close to the qualifying times. But we managed to get maximum points, and that is really good. I think we are in Spain for the next round, so that's coming up on a circuit that I absolutely dread. So I'm expecting the next race to be a very challenging one. Thanks so much for all your support on the channel and the series. I really appreciate it. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you soon for the next round coming very soon, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.